things have been relatively good. Not perfect, but
You and I always notice different things.
we're doing different things.
I am here! Now I should probably tell people I'm here. Shh. Don't pick it on me. Let me see. I feel like I'm spamming people with this, but I had so much trouble earlier that I couldn't continue. Hopefully some of my friends will see this and know that they are welcome. Twitch, twitch, twitch.
You're very twitchy.
Shh. You keep your comments to yourself, Peanut Gallery.
What gallery?
Peanut.
Oh.
Twitch. Where be you, Twitch? I had so much trouble finding the different channels because they're all named different things in different Discords. So every time I'm looking for it, I just each name messes me up. Okay. Okay. And I'm on. Yes. Here I am. Okay, so because I love my taters, I did in fact I spent real money and I bought the Juster personality because it is so ridiculous that every time I look at it, I laugh. I laugh, I laugh, I laugh because it is so goofy. The way that people run around is just so ridiculous. I can't help it. Oh boy. You know, you have to kind of get into it a little bit. Hey, Fiendish. I bought the Juster personality. It's so ridiculous. I had to. Perdita! Yeah. So hopefully my internet stays up this time. There's something that happens every day around 10 or 11.
I may have somewhere to
Yeah.
but not
Actually, you're right. You're actually dead right because what's his name? Guys, Monty Python. Words.
Eric Idle.
Shush. They know. The name of the guy in the game. Cadwell. Who plays Cadwell again?
John Cleese.
John Cleese. Thank you.
Yeah,
John
Ron
Cleese
Cleese
is actually in this game. Does anyone? No, I guess no one has that yet. No one has that statue yet. Where is John Cleese in the game, like physically? I need to go find him, or Cadwell, so I can talk to him. See, I think he's in the cave. He still says crazy shit. So let me go see if I can find him. But first, I gotta get a tree. Because I has reasons. Unfortunately, okay, so you guys are gonna die about how ridiculous I am, right? You know how I started my house in my the poop house in I can't think today yet. I started in one of the poop houses, and I hate the poop houses, so I had to move it. So I moved it to Telgalan. This is my build for Sheo. And I ended up giving up on that build too, and now I'm moving it back to where it was. So I'm kind of ridiculous. Yes, I realize I'm ridiculous. But hey, you know, Jester's Festival, at least I'm topically ridiculous. So what I'm doing is I'm picking up some trees because unfortunately the house that I'm using has Like, really. No, I like it better here. I like it better. I swear, I like it better. Trust me. Has really, really, really crappy, Murkmire looking stuff. So I want to change, I got to cover up some things. And to do that, I need some trees that look like they would belong there. Trust me, it'll be okay, Fiendish. Besides, I can always move it back. Besides, two, I have not yet moved the biggest piece, which is the interior. Because I was saving it for you guys. I wanted you guys to see me move it. So don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay. Now, I know Stone Falls. Let's see if we can get some John Cleese going on. All right. I don't know what it is about this one. It just isn't sitting right. But I think I have had a breakthrough as to why it wasn't sitting right. Nothing made you look up. And now with, hold on. I need here. Whoa, the harborage. Okay. Where am I? Am I in the right place? No. Once I realized that I was annoyed with the fact that you couldn't see the top, which was the whole point, that really irritated me. Once that was handled, I was okay. But then the second thing that annoyed me was it just feels so loose, like the theme isn't set. So I decided to do Skoomik Hat for reals, for the lead-in entry part. So I'm going to have to figure out how that's going to look. But I think it makes me feel better to feel like I have an actual plan. You know? Like it was just didn't feel right. Hold on. Proper torture techniques. Volume 13. That's great. Okay. Load your boat. I have a feeling that Skullord followed. And Caffeinated Mayhem. Why didn't I know that? Alright. So this is the main quest line location. But after it's all over, Cadwell sticks around and you can still talk to him. I haven't been here in so long, but this is for your benefit. Except, what? He doesn't talk to me now? Where do I have to go for him to talk to me? He's probably somewhere else. He's probably in either northern or southern elsewhere. Crap. Nature hike? Oh, that's what you're doing, not what Cadwell's doing. Yeah, I was thinking that. Either the balcony of Southern Elsewhere or he's one of the two places. Or he's in the back of this palace. You know, I think you're right. I think he's in the southern. Besides, southern is faster to get to. If he's not there, we won't worry about it. But he's a clever character. Gosh, I look so stupid when I'm going really fast. I wonder if they got, like, rights to the silly walk from him. I mean, they could have. Just to, you know, license it for or whatever. It's not enough close enough, I guess, to really be... Hey, Zerb! We're gonna find Cadwell. I don't know where I left him.
There's a whole ministry of silly ones.
Yes, there is a ministry. Ah, Cadwell!
I heard all about what happened with that mangy beast, Cal Grunty.
There you go. This is for your benefit.
Wish I'd been able to join you. Sounds like it was a worthy quest indeed. Alas, I had to
Mr. Griff.
see Lord about a mind-shriven horse. I really find myself where I expect to be, either one of the great mysteries of life.
Oh, Perdita, you can go to bed. You don't have to stay up for me.
Take me where I need to be, whether I realize it or not. Rather convenient and a bit disconcerting at times. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Mostly.
Anyway, he's a famous character that everyone pretty much loves. So I won't bore you with it, but there is John Cleese, and he's kind of awesome. He's completely and utterly insane.
John Cleese, yes.
No, not John Cleese.
But yes.
Yeah, but yes. Okay, fine. The word I was trying to come up with was stay moist. Yes. Well, I mean, his character's nuts. His character is actually fascinating. He was apparently like this totally evil, awful human being. Super knight, basically. He was just this amazingly tough knight, and he was a complete asshole. Most people, when they get to... Yes, did you not... Yeah, I was just talking to him. Silly goof. Never mind. I'll show you later. But his character was like a complete and utter asshole, basically. And what ended up happening was most people... I don't know why that's on an angle. When they go to what is essentially hell, Oblivion, they become soulless evil. But he went the other way. Because he was such an evil person in real life, he became good? It was very strange. Don't ask me. There's something wrong with this one, so let me fix this. So, what I'm doing here is, hold on. No, it's okay. You're fine. What I'm gonna do here is fix this, because this is on a really weird angle, if you notice. That was not what I meant to do. Actually, it sort of was. Alright, so I rolled it to the proper direction. Oh. Okay, good night, Perdita. I'll see you in the morning. Okay. So what I'm trying to do, which isn't really working all that well because I'm making such small changes. Let's see if I can do it better. Okay. So I'm on Magic Carpet, which if you don't have, you need. Magic Carpet is also by Cardi. And basically I'm hopping up to get up high. Then I'm going to select move items as a group. And I'm going to really hope that this is low enough that I can select it. And it is not. So let's try to make it lower. Invisible ceilings are the bane of my existence, honestly. They're awful. Yeah, forget it. We're gonna go stupid down. I can't speak. So I'm on drugs, so please don't expect anyone to not be insane tonight, because I'm totally nuts. Alright, down. Down you go! Come on. So as you can see, I picked it up, I brought it back, but I had to do some significant changes to it in order to get it to be usable. Oh, that helped. That was just great. Thank you. Really. Really just not what I needed at all. You guys see that? That's exceedingly annoying. Let's undo that. This is why I build off stream. Because unfortunately, a lot of what I do is trial and error. And that's boring to watch, really. Aloha, Vic. I should just assume it's you when I see that ridiculous dark blue. It's just not moving, and I don't know why. I can't seem to get it to move, and I can't select it because it's so far away. There we go. Now what I'm using here is, wow, that got turned off. How did everything move? What I'm using here is move. All right, let me show you this before I do it. So if you select all of one type, in which case I have a stack of towers 100 towers high. I'm not going to select each one, especially since it goes through the invisible ceiling, which is right around here. So if it goes through the invisible ceiling, I can't even select those suckers. So if I put move items as a group, if I check mark that, and then I select one of them, the one I can reach, I can pop on over to where I want it. I can put it up on, no, don't be stupid. Go up on top. And then I want it to be kind of tilted normal, sort of, maybe. Maybe it doesn't have to be perfectly normal, in fact. Maybe it shouldn't be. Crap. Well, we'll fix it in a minute. So now it moves them all over. Oh, okay, that worked fine. And now I have a tower 100 tall. So, boom. That is really what I was looking to do. Was get that perfect. Now, the reason why I moved it back over here is actually, excuse me, I have to get off my magic carpet, is because when you first walk in, I feel like it's much more natural to look up than to not. Like, I could see Jay Hart walking into that Telgalen and not looking up. Whereas I feel like this, you would look up. Now, I want to cover these things with trees. So let's see if this works. That might be a little too short, but it could cover one of the other ones. There. If that makes any sense at all. That's what I was thinking, is I just don't want it to look... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Who knows? I think I'm going to have to go with giant trees, and I really didn't want to right in front of the house. But I might be able to just mostly cover that. Maybe not 100%. No, I need a better tree for that. All right. So, what I popped it back. I did all of this stuff. And it's not done. I mean, there's more to be done. But we'll do it, some of it together. So let's go to Telgalen and I'll pick up the interior and replace it inside. I don't know why you'd want to learn this stuff, Griff. I mean, unless you're going to build. But hey, you know, whatever floats your boat. Or whatever floats your guar, as I like to say.
You're weird.
No one asked you.
True.
You just sit there and pick on me.
Yep.
So what I'm doing now is actually building. I get nervous about building on stream, and that's sad because I really wanted, that was what like the main thing that I started streaming to do, was to build on stream, because I found that most people who did do housing didn't actually build. So I figured, let's try it. All right. First of all, let me just get all this crap out of my inventory. Okay. Secondly, this is where we're at with the interior, but I think it'll look fine if all goes well. So what I'm going to do is use EHT again. I'm going to select all items, confirm. I'm gonna do a no. I gotta, well, first of all, these don't belong in here. Oh boy, I should have done radius. Let's do radius instead. Okay, I'm gonna select by radius. Because there's still some stuff on the landscape that I don't want to pick up. Really? Are there no drops on right now? I thought the drops were all weekend. I did expand the radius, and I did press the button again. Big jerk faces. Okay. So this is the interior only. Good. Cut and copy. And then the other thing I like to do is whenever I cut and copy something is create a blank, create an export of it. Now, I especially want to do this because with this house, I've lost my backup so many times, and I just for the sake of Cardi having an automatic backup, did it save my life like multiple times. So I don't want to have to rely on that. I would rather just have it work, have a backup just in case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import, export. I'm going to do select the stuff above, Control C, Control V, save this as Sheo Interior. There we go. So the people have been asking me, how do you move builds if you want them at a different house? This is how you do it. So let's see if it works. If not, it's going to take some tweaking. And then you guys are quiet tonight. I think I lost Perdita and you all fell asleep. Oh, drops are on. Okay, cool. It is kind of late for me. Most of my regulars are asleep. My Euros. All right, let's make sure this works right. Or try. Oh, that's not good. I liked how it looked, but if you can't get in, that's not helpful. There. I might put a ramp there to make it a little more obvious. All right, here we are. So we're going to go copy paste. We're going to do paste from inventory, confirm. La 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 la. But, you know, the reality is that a lot of you watch this during the day, not live. So I'm not terribly worried about the fact that there's not many people on now. More people will watch it recorded anyway. I'm kind of amazed at how many people watch older videos. Like, when I look at it, it's kind of shocking to me that some of them, like, in a day will have 77 views. Or 30 views. Or, you know, 60 views or whatever. It's just kind of amazing to me that happens. So I know some of you aren't watching live, which is fine. So now we bring it to me. So let's see where it is. Yeah. Because I usually do it like in the early morning. So where, oh, where, there it is. It's up. You see the purple? Unfortunately, it put it right on top of my head, which is not terribly helpful. There we go. Rotate. Okay, now I need to do like a little bit less crazy turns. Okay. Let's see if this first step works. Are you moving? No. Undo. What I have found, unfortunately, is that sometimes I think move items as group does not work. I told Cardi about it, so I know he's working on it, but it's flaky. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I wish it didn't have this problem, but it does. Although I should check it by the door. Where the hell is the door? Oh no! I thought the door was in a different place than it is. I'm all messed up. That sucks. Now, what you're probably noticing is the lack of the light. I think what's going on is they're off. These two lights that are hidden in here are off. So I can fix that. Meridia lights. It's actually, I think this is going to work. I mean, it's going to be tricky to get it all to resize again properly, but... Where did I put it? There it is. Okay. So one of these has to be purple and one of these has to be yellow, but they turn themselves off when I move them. It's weird when they're together, isn't it? All right. So purple goes over here. And then yellow goes over here. And then I need something in the background to cover that up. And then the floor needs to be expanded because it's bigger than the other floor. Nope. Maybe it's just a height thing. Yeah, it might be just a height thing. I might have to put a real, like, wooden floor or something underneath this. Yep, wooden floor. That way it's all flat, you know? I hate this. I hate that I have to put a wooden floor in, but what are you gonna do? It's gonna look stupid otherwise. Stupid! It actually already looks kind of stupid because I don't have any borders, but I was gonna fix that. Ideas. Ideas have come to Stabbies. Following my own rules here. I have them... One of the rules that I like to have is just don't have plants just randomly sticking up. You have to have them in some sort of container or some sort of demarcation, otherwise they look weird. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cop an idea from, might be from Gorak, but I can't remember for sure. But he uses elsewhere walls, but sunk it into the ground so that they're not sticking up. And geez, I have a ton of them. Why not, right? Now, as for floors, I don't think I have any floors. I don't. I'm either going to have to buy or make floors. Does anyone have any floors for sale that you would like me to buy? Otherwise, I'll just give one of my fieldies money. I don't feel like making them. Somebody watching later is like, me! Poor people. I feel bad. Alright. Where was I gonna buy them? So tomorrow is the meme contest. Are you all entering that? Fiendish? You specifically, are you entering? Because I know you're the one paying attention right now. I know you entered chocolate. I didn't get to see many people's entries. I was having so many internet problems today. As everyone knows, my internet was, I don't know what is wrong with it, but it started to eat it around 10 a.m. I couldn't stream anymore. I said hi to J Heart at one point, and then I was that was tonight actually. I wasn't able to watch much of the chocolate one at all. It was cutting in and out, and then I gave up. I know that some of the guilds are having trouble with keeping money enough for their traders, and luckily Forever Trading got their stuff back, which is good. Is it floor? Is it just called Elsewhere floor? I could use wood. I mean, you're not going to see it no matter what. There's that well. I must have missed this. This is a craftable thing? Like, I didn't even know about this. I don't need 5 of them. At most, I need 3. I don't know that J-Heart would pick up on the distracted boyfriend one, so you probably made the right choice. Good evening! Nana Terra. So yeah, my internet ate it today, but I'm back on. I think it's supposed to be, well, Nana, Storma made it. What do you think it represents? based on the guild house, I think you could probably guess pretty much what it's supposed to be. No. I'll just tell you. It's supposed to be a penis. Yeah, it's supposed to be a penis. Yes. Yeah, I know. I said Storma made it. Everyone else knows what that means. She's a kick. Yeah. Oh, you know, I have one of these, but the floor would be too wiggly, I think, maybe? No, I can use that. I'll use that. I'll go to pick that up. Yeah, so whenever you see the trout... Nana's response, what Jade Hart needs is a rooster emote to represent all the cocks in the guild house. You know, do you think they would censor me if I showed off what Storma did to the guild house? Like, she wouldn't care. I think Jade Hart would be mortified. It's amazing to me that you have someone so incredibly, not, I can't think of the right word, like non-dirty, and someone so completely perverted. I mean, Storm is wild. Okay. Why not? I'll show Griff. He's watching again. He's being supportive friend. I don't know what she looks like. I know she's Russian, but that's all I know. So beyond that, I know nothing. She's a very talented artist. She made our potatoes. She is the artist who made our potatoes. I bought them from her. I paid her $100 for the potatoes. She was very kind and support. She gave it to me in all different formats, and she's just awesome. So now you have to keep in mind that this is all Storma work. And in a lot of cases, I'm not really even sure what's going on. Penises, yes, but I don't get it. So you'll have to just assume that they are essentially always dirty. Like they almost everything has penises in this build. I'm sorry, Nana, I didn't mean to over penis us, but I figure let Griff see what we're talking about. See, this is what we mean. This is Jade Hart's girlfriend. Jade Hart, who is rated G so much that today he wouldn't say better than sex. Oh my lord, she even has sex acts going on. He wouldn't say better than sex, which was the name of the chocolate. That he wouldn't say it. But his girlfriend is putting like really dirty stuff in the guild house. This is the guild house. Like everybody has to use this. And whenever you want to use it for something, you have to deal with it. I think you get the gist. You don't have to see any more penises to get the idea. I kind of like the Guar being the king, though. That's kind of cool. So, there you go. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm being accused of going off the rails, but I swear I'm not. I'm actually just showing you what... I'm showing you Storma Honk's house. It is building. It is completely topical. Just because the fact that she has penises. And Nana asked what the trout was. And that's what the trout is. So what was I supposed to do? Lie? I have to, like, defend myself now.
Judicious truth admission.
Ah, boy. It's the truth. And it's handled. We're not going to look at any more penises today.
The penises are handled.
The penises are handled. Thank you very much. The penises are in fact handled. We do not need to deal with any more of them. I know. It really is. It really is crazy. I don't get it personally. But hey, whatever. Whatever floats people's boats.
Penises.
Yes, penises float people's boats. I get it. Did I remove one of my towers by accident? No, I did not. I just have an extra one. Okay, whatevs. Where is the pole I just bought?
Penis.
No, not penis, pole! Oh my lord. You know you're gonna get Griff to pick on me even more. Because he's saying I'm responsible for this, so. Actually, that mushroom fits really good.
Penis.
Oh yeah, I just dyed it to be the Jester colors, and then I bought the personality. I want to say again, thank you for the goat. The goat was so cute. It's perfect. Because, you know, you actually, I was saying this yesterday, it's like you really listened to me because you heard me say, oh my gosh, I think goats are so cool, so cute. I can't stand to see them murdered like this. And then you bought me a goat. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry now. And like, happy cry, but cry. And it was the sweetest thing. Look, I covered up the Murkmire. Yay! And not all of it will be hidden, but at least some of it can be. I will never sacrifice my goat. Honestly, I really wanted real goats. Hey, it's, you know, some people want racy Fridays. Unlike, you know, monks and amoebas like you. You gotta have a sense of humor. Jeez. That was really sweet of you. And I was having a terrible day. And, you know, it still continued. Like, this crap is still going on. But it's like I said earlier, you know, if this is the only thing that bad that happens to me from having coronavirus going on around me, I am blessed. So I shouldn't complain too much. You know what I mean? I mean, some people have had terrible things, losing people. And, you know, I will be very lucky I mean, people are losing their jobs, you know. It's awful. So I shouldn't make a big deal out of it. I think that covers up most of the Murkmire. I'm going to add some effects that might help too. I'm not really sure what kind of sky he would have. But if I could change the colors, I don't think I can change the colors of Aetherius, but if I could go purple and yellow. Oh, that goes really purple, doesn't it? I know. What if I do Maelstrom, make the clouds purple, and then the lightning would automatically be... Where's Maelstrom? Maelstrom might be spinning a little too fast, but look at that purple. And then let's see how the lightning looks, if it lightnings. No, it doesn't do yellow. I don't know. No, it leaves all this over here. I can cover that, but it's weird. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it just for a little bit to see if it warms up on me a little bit, you know? Okay. So, fixing the floor. Platform. So, no. This will be our platform, and then I will have to raise up everything. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this is because otherwise the floor situation sucks. It's this, like, hay looking stuff, and I would rather have it be, see, this is what it looks like, this hay. And at least this way, yeah, well, that's just EHT. That can't be done with regular anything. That's completely Cardi being amazing and nothing else. There's got to be a Sheogorath painting, or what is his lair? Something about madness, or Vaults of Madness? No. His was something cheese, like the rat cheese or something. Shoot, I can't remember his own. Shivering? Do we have the Shivering Isles? No. There's the carnival or circus or... I forget the zone of the area that you go to when you're doing the stuff with her. The girl that you end up either sacrificing or... I forget what it's called. There is a zone. I can't remember the name of it. Circus of Cheerful Slaughter. That's it. That is exactly what I was trying to think of. Thank you, Fiendish. You've got a good mind on ya. I can't remember anything. Cheerful. Cheerful. They have it. Painting. Cheerful Slaughter. Woo! I mean, it is his own. So, I should... I mean, it looks just like a cemetery, but it is his own, and maybe it'll be enough. I just want to cover up that log in the background. At least a little bit more than it is. Nope. Don't like it. I realize I made it too wide, but maybe. That might work. I'll let it sit, see if I like it. So Griff has a question for me. He said, is this how building usually works? Someone online building and viewers chipping in with ideas and suggestions. So that's a good question. The answer is no. In general, people build solo. If they aren't, it's because they hired someone, and sometimes people hire decorators who will come and work on their house for them. I think everything I have is now stuck in a wall, so I'm gonna have to pull all this stuff out and properly lay it again. You get the idea. Like, I'm gonna have to do it with radius. So no, I'm very unusual. I don't actually know of anyone who takes suggestions either. Like, I know other people who build online, but I don't know of anyone who takes suggestions, generally. I could be wrong about that, but I think I'm, like, weird. I think some people would be offended, to be honest with you, if you tried to offer them some sort of suggestion about how they should build. It's like saying to a painter how you should paint, but I have a different relationship with my folks. They know I'm not offended. They are aware of my open policy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I love it that people suggest things, but, you know, people are different about how they do things. I'm not really sure. I probably shouldn't have moved some of these, but we can always fix it. Do. Okay, so move all as a group. Let's fix this. You get back there, mister. Nope. Come on out a little. Anybody stuck in the wall? You're stuck in the wall. Get out. Not allowed in the wall. Sorry. Bah! Alright. Some of you gotta move back. Some of you are right in the way. Sorry, folks. So I knew this was going to be the tricky one, the tricky bit, because this was the hardest part of, like, making it, was all of this. All of this needs to be reselected. Annoying. I hate sometimes radius is so difficult sometimes. You know what? I'm gonna undo everything I just did because I just realized that it moved the floor, which means I messed up. So I'm gonna go back to where it says painting cheerful slaughter. And then I'm gonna start that over. I love Cardi for letting me be able to undo things multiple times. Jeez. I think cooperation... I don't think it's cooperation that's a backbone to our community. I think it's support. Like, people not being jerk faces to other people about their builds. Especially baby newbie ones. Not being upset if you borrow an idea from them. Trying to encourage you to enter contests even though you may be just starting out. I think that's really what I'm getting at when I say it's community. As for community builds, that's weird. That would be a weird and rare thing, I think. I've known some guilds that have done it that way, where they leave their guild house open to design and anyone can do it. But I don't know. I don't know how that... You know what? Screw it. Where are my purple plants? Where are my purple plants at? I'm just gonna relay them down. This is not all that hard. I can just do this.
Penis.
Can you stop?
Nope.
I'd be curious to hear what other people think about it, but I think most people are asleep right now, unfortunately. Well, you are. I mean, I'm just telling the truth. You're an arrogant, grumpy jerkface. That's your job in life. I mean, you pride yourself in that. Why would I take that achievement away from you? Don't you love being friends with me? Wasn't that just such a wise move? After so long. You're like, why did I ever answer her? No, we're a good group. I mean, the other thing is, J-Heart. Look at what he's doing. That alone is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, actually, it exposed a flaw. Look at that. J-Heart holding contests is entirely what this kind of community thing is. Like, we create content for each other. No other community that I know of in the game creates content. Like, like, I don't know of other guilds that hold contests that have to do with creating something or, you know, who runs this dungeon best or anything like that. It's really just a creature of housing, and J-Heart really should get a lot of appreciation for what he's done. And I often tease him and pick on him because it's fun to do that, but it's, you know, he should get a lot of credit for what he's done. He's really given a lot to the community. He continues to. That's just what he does. I know, Nana, I know. It is really sometimes a bit scary to think that. But from the looks of it, he heard the same thing that I heard, and he seems pleased by it. So my guess is that he's okay and he knows that changes they are coming. He didn't believe me when I told him that. I said, look, I know things. I don't know details, but I know things, and I know that things are coming. And they are good things, and you will be happy. And don't give up. And he didn't really believe me. And he was just like, yeah, I've heard it before. I'm like, no, dude, really. Like, I'm not making this up. This is coming from a good source. This is coming from someone who would know. And I really tried to tell. That was after he had that long stream where he was complaining about everything and he was just so sick of it, which is so not like him. Oh, please. Okay, I pick on J-Heart because J-Heart is asking for it. I mean, you can't not pick on J-Heart. He almost encourages it. He laughs at it, so I can't really say that it's my problem. He finds it as amusing as we do. I refuse to feel bad for it. I hate you. I hate you so much right now. I really do. But no, I don't think he's gonna get. I don't think he's gonna quit, Nana. I really don't. I can't see it happening. Not at this point. Like, because the other day he came on and he said, I know I was saying all these things, but I've heard some things that I believe that everything's gonna be okay, and that there's gonna be some really cool changes soon. I didn't know what they were, which means he got them from the same source that I did. But I know they're coming. And I was like, great. You could have listened to me where I said that a few weeks ago, and it would have made you feel better. But no, like whatever you had to wait for somebody else to tell you. Like, I know things that he knows where I would know things from. He's such a butt. Anyway, so yeah, that is the end result of all of that. Is he knows that good things are coming. He has faith again. He's holding on to faith about it, which he should. We all should have a little faith with it now, because we know. And I know something that even further that I can't say, which is going to happen, which is a definite now, and it is actually something, like something legit happening, not just a promise. It's an actual, I know what the detail is, so I assure you that good things, they are coming. Workstone, what the hell else am I going to do with it, right? Let's make it into some dirt. Plop. Plop. That works. I do. I do indeed. And, I can't say anything. I won't say anything further. You know, it's not good for their jobs. But just say, I will say that good things are coming. Why are you winning again? About what? What do you think you're winning about? You're such a butt. BBC! Love me some BBC.
Whoa.
Oh, that sounded really wrong, didn't it? That sounded really wrong. That's not what I meant. I'm actually blushing over that. I can't believe I...
That?
Yeah, it was embarrassing. I didn't mean to do that like that.
More embarrassing things for breakfast.
I eat more embarrassing things for breakfast?
Sure.
I didn't think I ate embarrassing things for breakfast, but whatever. BBC is one of the guilds that I am in. And a beloved guild, no less. Because I'm a big fan of the GMs, especially. They are good people. And they care, and they work really hard to make everybody happy. So, I'm a fan. Oh no! This flower, you got, like, squished. Flower, don't be squished. I hate that I can't select things well. Do you see how annoying this is? Okay. So, yeah, I know there's intense colors. The reason is because it's Sheo. Sheogorath is... he's the ultimate... he's Loki, essentially. He is just a... I can't explain it. You'd have to know his history. And his history goes back multiple games. And he has, like, you know, he has a following because people love his... mainly because people love his voice actor, I think. His voice actor is excellent. But also because he's funny. He's evilly sometimes, but he's funny, and he often does help you out in the end, because Loki, that's how Loki is. Just unpredictable. So I need at least 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 dirts. Let's see if I have any. Deco track. Y'all want Deco track. If I could show you Sheo, I would, but I can't. I don't have any scene, like, stuff with him at this point. Quests I can do. Nope, gotta buy some more. Let me pull up a Sheo video. And see if I can... Top 10 Sheogorath moments. I wonder if that'll be a good video. Or if it's gonna suck. Wow, this goes back so many games, but it doesn't hit Skyrim. That's not top 10 if you don't do Skyrim. Okay, how long is this? Jeez! He's mad. That's the whole point of it, though. I don't know why they do all of this. Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of Sheo goodness. Give me a moment. So you need to know who Sheo is to really understand this build. Here we go. I hope this is this going? No.
Last I saw, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as they are. No, no. Such people, no.
Let me skip ahead to the part. And here we go. The guy in the purple is Sheo. This guy's camera work is shaky as hell.
You are far too hard on yourself. My dear, sweet homicide. Watch what you're doing. What would the people do without you?
Why is he taking all the things? This guy's annoying.
An old friend for a decade or two. Really? Ooh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait,
He's mad.
written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are things. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. But seriously, what's the message? Where you now? By who?
Hey, Kiana.
Don't tell me. I want to guess. Is it Molai? No. Little Tim, the toy maker's son, huh? Yes. Of King Lysandas? Water was the one. Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Aswall. Wrong on all accounts, aren't I? No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. I'm ruined.
They're not gonna fix that. Honestly. I just wanted to show you that. That's just a little hint of what Sheo is like. He's over the top. They're not gonna fix the waterfall. They're not gonna fix any of it. I have accepted my fate with dealing with the miserably weird I'm back. You know, like all this weird crap that's going on, I'm just done with it. I miss Skyrim. I might play it again one day. Okay. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So I need a bunch of dirt.
Halls of regulation would get to this state.
Well, I have it. I would have to edit it slightly. Because for whatever reason, I wanted the clothing to look natural. And so I installed some add-on that made the bodies look more natural. Like, not everybody's stick thin and whatnot. You know, people have different builds that look... Nobody's gonna fix the waterfalls because I think they think it's an improvement. I don't know why they won't fix it. Maybe a lot of people don't even see what I'm talking about. Fiendish is one of the few people who sees and acknowledges that something's wrong with the waterfall, you know? But anyway, I installed that add-on and I really like what it does, but the problem is whenever you take stuff from people, like, you know how they die and you want to loot their corpse, it leaves them naked. Like, completely everything's showing. So it's like, I'm gonna have to take that add-on out and possibly find something that works a little. I mean, when you're playing by yourself, it's no big deal, right? But if I'm gonna watch it, I want something that mimics real bodies, like people looking like not everybody's a stick figure, but you can't. I don't know. It can't be all dirty. You know what I mean? No, I'm not going down to the rock bottom. I'm explaining why I wouldn't. Oh, Lord. Everything I do is wrong. Have you guys noticed that everything I do is wrong?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you noticed that long ago. You tell me all the time. You don't count. You don't even like me anymore.
You're getting us mixed up.
No, you count. Doop 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 doop. So what I just did was I bought these heaps of crap because the bottom looks like dirt. And I learned this from Swankery, who is amazing. We looked at her Star Wars build the other day. It was just incredible. She's incredible. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So, I love me some Swankery. And just such a great person. You know, you kind of want to hate people who are better than you at something, but you just can't hate Swankery. She's too amazing of a human being to be hated. Yes, I used that for the first two, and then I ran out of them. So I figured, oh, I should probably turn off this. I'm sorry, I left the music on. It can get a little bit much. Let me pull all this stuff in. La, 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 la. There. Do I hate Jen? Yes. I hate Jen Rubin. And I'm not going to deny it. She is not my favorite person. Oh, are they? I probably should have realized that. Butterflies. How could I have forgotten butterflies? Holy crap, am I a moron? Wow. Jeez. Whoa. I guess I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. I need to put another mushroom over here. Or I need to move the mushroom over. Yep. I gotta move them over. It is so hard to work with mushrooms that are this big, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't really see what I'm doing, folks. Alright, you know what? There. I hate working with big items in this game. Did that do it? That did it. Good. She is too conservative for my tastes. You know that. Yes, Lil Fox. Hello. Hey, Lil Fox, do you play on NA too? Or are you only on EU? I was gonna ask you because you entered that upside down house, didn't you? Were you the one who did the upside down house? In the most recent contest? I know I was watching you the other day. We were watching you do your Murkmire type deal. You were doing... Oh, okay. I was trying to remember who did that. I was watching your stream. My friend and I were watching you do the first era Argonian home that you did in a what house was it? Why is this so low? Yeah, Impotentates. Yep, that's what it was. And it was stunning. And I was saying, I can't believe that, you know, you know the difference between first and second era. Okay, Nana. Oh, teacup! So cute. My mama has a teacup plant. Teacup pupper. Okay. Yeah, I just was so impressed that you actually know, like, architectural styles between the first and second era, and that, like, really humbled me. I was thinking, there's just no way that I could even tell you what first and second era Argonian anything looks like. Frankly, I don't think I could tell you any style first or second era, you know. It's crazy what you know is just astounding. This is gonna get fixed. I know it's just unviewable right now. I just am sticking things here for the moment. But yeah, this is not gonna stay like this. I need to fix this tree. But how do you see it though? Like it's in the, I guess it explains it, but that's just crazy that you can do it from an explanation. Like, I would need to see pictures and stuff. But you guys, follow Lil Fox if you want especially talented builder. She's also a streamer, and she's got a really cute voice. And I was watching her the other day, and I was really impressed. Damn. The fact you know that is impressive as hell to me. Like, I am super impressed by that. You know, actually, after I watched your stream, I went and I looked up all the different eras and really finally put my mind in order as about which one is which kind of thing. You know, I didn't realize that we were in second era. There's no way I would have known that. So I learned from you. For reals. For reals. And I thought it was cool. I was like, wow, I don't know I could do that. This is just messy as anything. I'll be fixing it. I'm like ashamed of how messy it is, but you know, this is how it starts. Yes. Yeah. And Skyrim is the fourth era, I think. I just read it, so I should know, but I think it's, yeah. Yeah. That's what I was reading. And then Skyrim is much later. Yep. And Oblivion is third. I don't know what Arena is. Is that like a different game? I actually don't know what that is. I'm just fussing with this. I'm not really doing a... I'm not gonna... I don't know. Maybe they'll go in order. Maybe they won't. That's the thing. Have they said? I know it's Hammerfell. Because they have curved swords. Curved swords. But, I don't know if it's going to be fifth. Did they say it was fifth era? That would be interesting. See how they carried on the story between Skyrim and the next thing. I know this looks terrible. I'm going to fuss with this off stream, but... Is that the order, Chiana? Arena Daggerfall. I never played Daggerfall. I started with Morrowind, which makes me sound like I'm such a newbie to the whole thing. But when did Morrowind come out? Like, it was forever ago. It was... No, not that Morrowind. I mean the actual game Morrowind, not the add-on. Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3. Came out in 2002. Alright, so I was already out of college, but I must have played... No, I started with... I don't know that I ever... I guess I did start in 2002. I feel like a newbie. I feel like a newbie in the whole thing. But when I was
Only
saying...
18 years ago.
I know it's 18 years ago, but I'm saying that it does feel like I'm a newbie comparatively, because there's some things I don't remember because I never played Daggerfall. I knew about Daggerfall. I never knew about Arena. Daggerfall was 1996. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is, you've got like, what is it, 30 years total of lore that people have written. It's pretty impressive to me that we have that much. It's so rich, and it's why, you know, the story has a lot going for it. I think, anyway. But what do I know? Not much.
Not much. You?
But yeah, I really love the idea of just having such history. But I mean, I was a little bit horrified that, I don't know if it was just because I played it so long ago, or if I never played the game that has the dwarf in it. The Dwemer, rather. The only Dwemer, the guy who hooked himself up to like a machine or something. Like, I don't think I ever played that. And I don't know how I missed it. That must have been... If it was Daggerfall, that makes sense, but... I think my memory's just shot, to be honest with you. Well, you say I'm insufferable, so... Not you guys. That's my friend who's watching. Cat is pulling stuff off shelves. I get you. Right there with you. I don't like what I'm doing here. I like it better than what I had, but I don't love it. Structures, fences. I'll get there. You know, you never like the thing in the middle. You always have to keep pushing until you finish it, and then you can judge, but the middle area is never perfect. I never like my rough drafts. I never just look at it and go, oh, that's perfect, because rough draft. There. You're fine. You're not fine. Oh, wow. I did a terrible job laying that there. Wow. Why did I do such a bad job? It's not even, that's for sure. But I don't think it will be in this house. Thank you. Like, you can see over here, I have 3. Over here, I have 2. It's just not going to be spaced properly because of the way that it's, the way that it wasn't meant to fit in this area. It was meant to fit in a different area. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this one and try to squish it all in a little closer. That's why I do rough drafts. And then maybe that'll fix things. So here we go. Oh no, the same damn problem with the mushroom. Oh, God. Mushroom problems, I tell you. No, I just want the one mushroom. Ugh. I'm really annoyed with my work here. Does that do it? No, that leaves. Well, maybe. I can't tell. Oh, this is not fast. This is not fast. This is... I've seen people do a build in an hour. Oh, good. Like some of the like Ninja Monkey, he can bust out a build in an hour, easy. It's kind of amazing. And the builds he busts out are just tremendous. They're like enormous. Enormous builds just of a grand and amazing scale. Just the talent he has is amazing. He can build spaceships and castles and all sorts of stuff. I'm actually just super blown away by his work. Yeah, see, this is draft. This is never going... I was just saying earlier today, I don't think that I'm going to finish this in time for a contest because, you know, and that's part of the reason why I get mad at Jayhard for those last minute contests, because I want to enter more, but he gives us a couple weeks. And he's like, oh, it's a small build. I'm like, no, nothing is a small build. Don't you get it? We don't do small builds. We do big things, and I don't know. It just bugs me because I can't get it done in time. I wish I could. But I think he'd have more entries, more from people if he let us have a little more time to do things. You know, he's a friend and all, and I don't mean to belittle him or make him feel bad, but I really wish we had more time. And that's all. That's all I want in life. That one branch is pissing me off. I gotta find a way to have some sort of cover there, but not a branch in the way. So, okay. Right? Oh my gosh, that was crazy though. That was still not enough time for me. Like I want to know like a month in advance or something. Like give me more time. I started my Halloween house like, wow, it just started raining really heavy. I started my Halloween house way early, like 6 months early. I mean, I don't expect anybody to give me that much time, but... Alright, I gotta fix that. That's gonna drive me nuts. Right, now that I turned off radius. I just want the damn tree. That tree. Stop flickering. Yes, give me the damn... Oh, wow. That was in the wall. Good to know. I'm sorry if I'm being boring tonight. Usually I tour stuff, but I have this contest entry due soon, and I really needed to get some work done on it. I'm gonna have to find more things to cover the wall in purple. Another brick in the wall. Oh gosh, no. Bob Ross is my hero. I am nothing like Bob Ross. He was an amazing dude. I gotta fix that floor. Oh, thanks, Little Fox. I don't hate it. That's a step in the right direction, right? I gotta fix the floor, but I don't hate it. Oh, I'm messing with this guy. That's not permanent. Ouch! My friend just told me that Bob Ross had better hair than me.
He had better hair than almost anyone.
I'm so hurt.
Your throw is weak.
I was just thinking about you, Little Fox, when you were talking about making your rocks just so you could walk up them, just the right height and everything. Just makes me think of, it just makes me think of you when you were working on that in your rocks. I have to do the same thing with one of mine. I have to fix it so that I can walk up it naturally easier. All right, I need that one, and you need to move out properly. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to fix that. And it's funny because I even mentioned you earlier on the stream before you even logged in, because I was watching you do that. All right. Let's see if I can do it with dirt. Dirt! I just want to make it look more natural than this big old jump. That'll work. Yep, that works better. Much happier with that. I hate that it's off center. I'll have to fix that, I think. I'll make it on center. It was in a different house, and that's why it looks so odd. I had it in a different house, and I just moved it over. Excuse me. All I want to move over. Wait, I know how I can do this better. Is select all of these. All items, same as target. I build so much with EHT now that I'm not sure I could build without it anymore. It's kind of crazy. Okay. That should be everything. And let's see if I can move it over. Oh, I moved it a little too much. Animations are like stop motion animations if you ever really want to do them. They're not too bad. I think this is the center, but I'm not entirely sure. I need to get from the doorway. From the doorway, I would say this is probably right here. Center?
Preemptively relocating.
Okay, whatever you want to do. It's fine.
Don't want to be noisy.
You're fine. Ugh, I hate that it didn't friggin' move them all. Sometimes some of the bits of EHT that I wish were working don't work right. I did talk to him about it, Cardi, and he knows it's broken, but until then I still have to deal with it though. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I mean, I figured, what the hell? Use the flags, right? What else am I using them for? Does that seem right? It seems, I guess because I didn't really use measurements to make sure that this was perfect or anything. What I should do is that now. Alright, so what we're going to do is select individual items, yeah. We'll do this one. It means I'm going to have to fiddle with some things, but anyway. So what I'm going to do is make all of these items, change these items to level with each item with target, which is this. Now they're all the same height. As I said, I'm going to have to fix some things, but they're all the same height. Now I have to move the dirt around and everything like that, but they're even and it won't look as weird when I finally finish it up and everything. And now you know it's like, it's good to know what you're dealing with is the same height and weight, you know, all that kind of stuff. La, 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 la. Okay, you're fine. Your dirt needs to come over here. I might put another spot in here, but just to close it off. Where did you go? Why did you just completely vanish? Well, that isn't right. You must be in the ground somewhere. Wonder what happened there. That must have been a mistake I made. Oh, it's all painstaking. You should see how people do it by hand. The people who do it by hand are so much more painstaking than me. Oh, Lord. They do some real amazing work. Thank you, Carpe. I'm working on shale here. Trying to get the guy to work along with me, but you know how he is. He's pretty fussy. He just doesn't want to do things the way I want to do things. He's marching to his own drum, such that it is. But I think for the time being, this worked. Oh, except for the plant I left in the middle of the road. Okay. You need to move over into here. Your dirt is all off center. What is wrong with you? Brush your hair before you go outside. Okay. Oh no. You can't be there. Then I can't open the door. You suck. Okay, whatever. Good for now. Why did you end up over there? Oh my lord, all of the weirdness. Y'all need to knock it off. Okay, I'll fix that tomorrow. No, I'm not going to fix that tomorrow. I'm going to fix that now because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't. I did. It is right here. It's perfect for him. I think it will fit just fine. But the real cool part is outside. I have to turn off that sky. That sky is making me crazy. I don't like how it looks. Hold on just a moment. Here is what the really cool part is. That's the crazy bit. Because he loves to stack things. So I figured the really cool thing to do would be to stack 100 of these. So these are those towers, and I stacked 100 of them. And I just think it's funny. I don't know, I'm weird. And then I was gonna have, I think Zombie's gonna be him. He's gonna be Scuba Cat. She's gonna be Scuba Cat for a bit. I'm going to have her pretend she is Skooma Cat. And I even have the skooma for her to do it. I'm not really sure how I'm going to put it on her. Maybe as a hat or something to signify she's Skooma Cat. But that kind of works. Oh, derp. I'll do something where I get her maybe a skooma thing next to her, because I have a couple of skooma burners. Yeah, I know. I think she's gonna, it was not easy. I figure she's gonna be fun to deal with. I think if I give her like stuff to say or anything. Now I don't know if I'm gonna stack cheese, but I know I'm gonna use it as decor, certainly. Because cheese. Obviously. I'll figure something out with it. This is all just throwing it down for the time being. And a cheese slice. You know, I think my headache is getting to be unbearable. I may have to go and finish this tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. This headache, though, it's getting me. And I'm even on Vicodin, and you know, you wouldn't even know it, right? Because that's how much it hurts. When you're on Vicodin, if you don't sound loopy, it's because you're in so much pain that it's dealing with pain. So, I will catch you guys tomorrow. have a good one, and thanks for stopping by, everybody. And have a good stream next time you go, Lil Fox. I will be stopping in and saying hello. So, see you guys later.